Right, Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai Ba'asham Rachak Wadash and double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Alright, that rule well. And peace and blessings to the elect of the nation of Israel. Which the nation of Israel consists of so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Right, this is Hammer 1 from the Great Millstone campaign in Trinidad. Come to do another lesson through the Spirit. You other nations, all you just believe that don't get it in all your head. I'm talking about the other nations outside of Esau. Alright, all you might have you only cause well begin on the so-called white man case. Because he did us the most hurt. Alright, over here on this side. But all you ain't gonna get away. And what I'm talking about is you Elamites, you so-called you East Indians, you Chinese, you Japanese, you Africans, you Arabs, all you. Don't feel all you're going to get away. Because all you might hear we talking about the so-called white man constantly. The Edomites. Don't feel all you're escaping. No, all you're escaping. The Lord remember exactly every single thing all you do to us. You understand? It says, therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured. And let me look up the meaning of the word devour. To eat, to devour, to burn up, to feed, to eat, devour, consume, to slay. Slay of sword, we are killed with the sword. To devour, consume, destroy objects. To be wasted, to be devoured, to be eaten by men. And that is all you eat we up, all you swallow we up. So in other words, it comes from the Hebrew word what? Akal, right? Akal. And that is what it means. So all them that devour us shall be devoured. And all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity, and they that spoil thee shall be spoiled, and all they that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. You understand? So don't feel that here we talking about the so-called white people, and what they do and what they do. All you get away, none of all you get away, none of all you escape. Alright? None of all you escape. No nation in escape. The Lord say, all that spoil us and all you come and spoil. All you team up with the so-called white man, or everywhere else one all you team up with Esau to conquer we. Alright? So none of all you go and escape. Every last one all you go and get. Okay? Every last one all you go and get. These Isaiah 14:14. This is what the Edomite says. It says, I will ascend up above the heights of the clouds, I will be like the Most High. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness, that and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of the prisoners, and we his prisoners? All the kings of the nations, even all of them, lie in glory, every one in his own house. So now, if I read, alright, the kings of the nations is these other nations. If I now read in Jeremiah 30 verse 16, that every one of our enemies will go into captivity, and now it's saying, all the kings of the nations, even all of them, lie in glory, everyone in his own house. If it's saying that, alright, you have to understand something, that the kings of the nations had to be in captivity at a point in time. And this prophecy you are now reading Isaiah 14 is going to take place when this prophecy happens. Revelation the 20th chapter and the 5th verse. It says, but the rest of the dead is these other nations. Okay? The matter of fact, I read from the 4th verse. It says, and I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua, and for the word of his testimony, and for the word of the Most High, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands. And they lived and reigned with Yahushua 8,000 years. Alright, now this is going into what? Israel. Okay? The elect first, and then through the elect having children in the kingdom during that 1,000 years. Alright? Because the scriptures talk about the Israelites will have cake. The scriptures say, place shall not be found for them. Alright? They say that a suckling child will play with a asp. So showing you in the kingdom it will have children. So during that 1,000-year period, the elect who get delivered, alright, that is when they will be living with Yahushua on the earth. For that 1,000-year period, we will have all these other nations in slavery. Nobody wouldn't have no other dominion but us. But after the 1,000 years, we will release these other nations, send the Elamites in their land, the Moabites in their land, their portion, everybody get a portion. But the so-called white man, when you have no portion, he will be burned up. It says, but the rest of the dead. Who's the dead? The dead is these other nations, these kings. Alright? That's why you're reading Isaiah. We're going to get back. Isaiah the 14th chapter and the 9th verse. It says, hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. Talking about the so-called white man. It stirreth up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth. These are the nations and the kings and the rulers. This is going into what? Now time. Right? The time we living in right now. The Most High turning that pot and raising up these other nations to come against the so-called white man. But he called what? The other nations the dead. Even all the chief ones of the earth it had raised up from their thrones, all the kings of the nations. And the Lord called, the scripture called them the dead. You understand? So now when you read in Revelation the 20th chapter, alright, and the 5th verse, it says, but the rest of the dead live not again until the 1,000 years were finished. Them had no life until the 1,000 years were finished. That is where you go. That is when you go read in Isaiah again, the 14th chapter, and the 18th verse. It says, all the kings of the nations, even all of them, lie in glory, everyone in his own house. That is when we release them and send them in their own portion in their own land for that 1,000-year period. But during that 1,000-year period, they will be getting their asses beat. And I'm talking about you Elamites, you fucking dog-ass Elamites, you dog-ass Moabites, you dog-loving Japanese and Moabites, which is Chinese and Japanese, you idol-worshipping ass Elamites, you Hamites, with your sick, demented ass, you Arabs, every last one of you going and suffer the consequences of having a foot up all your ass. Alright? By the Israelites. Okay? Don't feel we talking about Esau and Edom and the so-called white man go and get it and all you're getting away scotch-free. None of all them go and get away scotch-free. None. Everybody who do wrong, the Lord say he will require it at the hands. Okay? You do wrong, you have to pay for your wrong. Alright? This is Revelation 22 verse 12. It says, and behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me, to give every man according as his work shall be. So you do good, you receive good. You do bad, you fucking receive bad. And for you other nations, all you will receive the all your aid. Will destroy all in the kingdom of heaven. Yeah, all you ain't going to escape it free and just roam the earth. That is vanity. Not because all you feel we talking about Esau, all you getting away. All you ain't getting away at all. We remember everything. Alright? We remember everything. Hey, and the scripture say what? Revelation 22:5. It says what? This is the first resurrection. Yeah, like Jake. Like Jake rising back. Like the first one. Jake coming into power is the first resurrection. Beginning with the elect, getting beamed up, come back down, police the earth, rounds up the heathen, let them build up the land, and then through the elect, all Israel going and be coming back through them. That within that 1,000-year period, that is the first resurrection. And while that happening, we'll be having our foot up these other nations' asses and bullying them and destroying them and beating them to a frazzle. All you will not get away scot-free. It don't write so in the Most High book. This Revelation 13 verse 9. It says, if any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. Alright? So if somebody lead the Most High somebody into captivity, they will go in captivity. If somebody killed with the sword, they will be killed with the sword. Eye for eye, tooth for tooth. Alright? Grace period, hey, this, you fucking other nations, all you want to exert all your right, all your power and feel all you on top. All you ain't going to rule forever. None of all you. The only thing that was ever set up to rule forever, because what you have to understand is, this kingdom that we living on is controlled by a higher power that you do not see. And he decreed the only thing to stand and rule forever is the kingdom of his dear son, Yahweh, nothing else. So the scriptures talk about don't trust in uncertain riches. All you want to trust in uncertain riches and feel well them riches go and save all you. The scripture say riches profit nothing in their wrath. And when Yahweh returns, it's a wrathful day, a day of wrath, a day of vengeance, a day of gloominess, a day of thick darkness. Scriptures talk about that. You understand? So don't feel flatter all your fucking self and tell all yourself, well, yeah, you know, we ruling, we rule. No, don't feel all your go and get scotch free because we just bash the Edomites majority of the time. You Arabs, alright? You Chinese, you East Indians, you Japanese, you Africans, alright? And especially you Edomites, every last one of you going to feel the brunt, the sheer force of an Israelite man in that day for violence. Alright? And when I tell you violence, I want to know what kind of beast we really is. Okay? All you ain't getting away scotch free. So with that, I'm going to say Shalom. Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai Ba'asham Rachak Wadash Barakatam.